Explain to me exactly what you're doing here at WAI and what you bring to the mix.
What we bring to the mix. We are the organization for the women in maintenance, and we're not all mechanics. We've got the pilots, the dispatchers, and everybody else, but we're really here to support the maintenance. We want to be able to mentor the young ones coming into the field, some of the older ones that have been in the field forever but are looking to do a career change. How can we branch them out, find another aspect to maintenance? We want to offer the training scholarships that are hard to come by these days. The companies just aren't offering them a lot of times. So we want to be able to help out that way too. So it's a little bit of everything there.
To the person outside who wants a career in this field, what can you do to help?
If they haven't got the A&P, we can push them in the right directions to try and find them the schools that are in that area, or get them in with somebody that can mentor them to get the A&P without going to school, even if that's the route they'd rather go. If they're thinking they want to get in the field but they aren't sure what are all the options for what to do with the field, the different career aspects, which directions they can go with it, we try and broaden them in any way we can.
How about for the folks that have been in the field for a while and are either, one, trying to stay in it or trying to get back into it because of circumstances beyond their control?
Definitely. It's one of those, they're again trying to figure out, is there other options out there for them and that kind of stuff, but also we've had a lot of companies that are coming to us saying, hey, we've got jobs and we want to fill them through diversification. We want to fill them with the minorities, we want to fill them with the women, and we don't have anybody applying. So they'll bring the jobs to us. I've got a whole list of jobs right now today from companies that are saying, hey, I've got jobs that I can't get filled.
How do you see the state of the industry right now? Are we seeing any sense of recovery, or is it just everybody holding on by their toenails?
It's starting to recover some. It's starting to recover, but the big thing is, what we're really seeing a big push on is you used to be able to find the jobs wherever you were living at the time, and the big push now is you really have to think about, if you want to stay in the industry, are you willing to possibly relocate for the jobs? Because that's the big push, is a lot of times you're going to have to relocate now.
Are there any survival skills that you're encouraging or teaching at this point to deal with the downturn, not only keeping jobs or finding ones to replace jobs that are obviously going down the tube?
What I'm unfortunately having to really put out there to everybody is that the jobs are not paying what everybody would really like to see them pay. It used to be you coming out of A&P school and you hear the big bucks and this is what we're all going to make and this is the dream job, and the jobs are still a dream. I love working on planes and still love that aspect of it, but the jobs don't pay what they used to, and that's just the unfortunate part of it. You're going to make more going and being an auto mechanic, and that's a scary thought. A car can pull over to the side of the road, the airplane can't, and yet you're paying somebody less to keep that airplane in the air.
Are you finding any advantage in people that are cross-training across a number of interest areas? For a long time, I'd advocated a number of folks who were looking for pilot careers to also get an A&P, especially in corporate, where they're worth their weight in gold.
In corporate, it's critical. It really is critical in corporate to try and diversify yourself and cross-train yourself some and broaden your whole experience there. I keep telling everybody that sometimes if you want to stay in the industry, you need to look at, do you branch out and find something else just to broaden it? You can stay with the company that way, keep yourself going. Survival,
And for those out there who may be interested in getting more information about your organization or taking advantage of the wellspring of information and talent that you have, how can they get in touch?
They can always go to www.awam.org. That's the easiest way to locate us. We're still based in Florida, but we got chapters and members all across the country and even international, so we always like to reach out and help wherever we can.
Lynette, we thank you for your time, and as always, we wish you the best, and keep wrenching like a girl.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Aero-TV is brought to you by...
The beauty of the Release 9 system architecture is that you have two fully redundant integrated flight displays. Each has access to all the systems and data. Providing full redundancy and eliminating traditional reversionary modes, Release 9 allows either display to be configured as the PFD. Now your failure modes are much more manageable because you can continue to fly with the same familiar display symbology without the need to relearn composite modes you don't typically fly with. Avidyne's Integra Release 9 is truly the next generation in fully integrated flight deck technology.